BlameTruth is using Call of Duty for views. Now, I do have reasoning to why I'm saying this, but let me just give you some info on what's happened over the recent few days. So 2 days ago, obviously, we had the reveal, the launch of the Black Ops 6 beta. Now, I'm yet to put out my review. I'm probably going to put out my review after weekend 2, so I can sum up the whole beta. But yeah, we had the launch. So beta's launched, most people are having fun. I've only really seen a few issues myself, some people having like a few black screen issues. But then we get to Twitter, BlameTruth saying, oh, he's going to play the Black Ops 6 beta. And he hasn't even gotten a game and he's already complaining, as per usual. So then he does the usual and go on the Twitter rants, complaining about this, complaining about that. So I respond to one of his tweets. Now, I would put the tweet on screen and read out, but the guy's hidden my tweet, so I can't read out. But it was something along the lines of, stop complaining, just deal with the matchmaking and man up. Because at the end of the day, most of the times he complains, it's about the matchmaking. We all have to deal with the matchmaking. You complaining isn't going to change anything. We've been complaining for years, it's not changed, and it won't change. So I checked Twitter again, and this appears. Yeah, my man BlameTruth blocked me because I told him to man up. Now, from someone who complains about the AI reporting system, you know, banning people for being, like, saying shut up, you sure are being a snowflake, because I told you to man up and just deal with the matchmaking. Because someone's got to say it. This guy, he calls himself a Codfather, which, yeah, I know he's an OG, I get it, fair enough. But still, how you gonna continue to call yourself a Codfather when you only really use Call of Duty for views? I swear, in the past month, I've not seen one positive video from him about Call of Duty. And most of his videos are him raging into the mic like an absolute child throwing a tantrum. This guy's an absolute man-child. Screaming into a mic like a 12-year-old isn't going to fix your problems with Activision or Call of Duty. And I find it dumb that he still has to talk about Call of Duty in a negative way when he doesn't even play the game. In his recent video, when he showed that he was re-downloading COD HQ, it said he only had like 51 hours on the game. His level is like under level 100. This is a guy who rants in nearly every video about Call of Duty, but he doesn't even play the game. If you literally watch majority of his recent COD videos, except the Black Ops 6 one, majority of them, the background gameplay is not Call of Duty, he's playing X-Defiant. Now, I understand he may have some frustrations, because, you know, I have my own frustrations. I've been playing the Black Ops 6 beta, and I'm getting bored because I've max leveled and there's not much stuff to do, considering there's still 2 maps yet to be released for this weekend's beta. But besides the point, even since the leaked footage, he's just complained and crap talked the game. Even that, like, we had all that leaked gameplay from like a month ago from a PS4 dev build. It's obviously not a finished build, and this guy's complaining, saying, oh, the game looks awful. It's going to look awful when it's not a finished game. I just knew that as soon as BlameTruth played Black Ops 6, I'd see some sort of complaint on Twitter. Because this guy's just such a negative Nancy. If you actually cared about COD, you'd try and see some of the positives. There are many positives in the Black Ops 6 beta. Black Ops 6 is looking like it could be one of the best games in the past 6 years. And some of his complaints are very stupid as well. One of his complaints, file size. When you're downloading a game with very intense graphics, it's going to have a huge file size. Like, I hate when people complain about file sizes nowadays, because they don't understand. Graphics take up majority of the file size. So of course, the file size is going to be big for a game that has decent graphics. Another thing he was dissing was the Omni movement, saying it's clunky. Now, I'll agree to this. At first, the Omni movement definitely feels very clunky. But when you actually adjust your settings and start to get used to it, it feels a lot more fluid. Like, just because you can't play the game for more than 5 games and actually adjust to the new movement doesn't mean it's awful. And I just know I'm going to get some of his fans in the comments complaining, saying, oh, he's just a Timmy No-Thumbs who believes in the data. I know that data is BS. Activision have literally... I know what Activision have done. Activision have just made that data to meet their point of view, and the data's not even that good. If you want to see more about the data and the whole matchmaking issue, go check out Prime Pete, because he's got some great videos on it. But first of all, I'm not a Timmy No-Thumbs. Obviously, I'm not saying I'm a pro at the game, I'm amazing. But I'm not some gimp who can't handle getting whooped. Like, I understand majority of players are probably better than me, but at least I can still manage to go positive in games like Xdefiant, where there's no skill-based matchmaking. And his fans' other response will probably be, oh, you're just a new player. Like, I'll admit, my first game was Cold War. Call of Duty is older than me. But I've done a lot of research into this game. So here's what I have to say to BlameTruth, if he's even watching this video, because obviously I'm a tiny YouTuber. But still, stop hating on a game you don't even play. Actually try and play the game with an open mindset, not this negative mindset where, skill-based matchmaking is going to ruin me, I don't like this, this is going to be annoying. Play with an open mindset, find things that are good about the game, and find things that are bad about the game. It's called constructive criticism. Make a video about the good and the bad of Call of Duty. Put out your positives, put out your negatives, have an open mind, and stop screaming down the mic like a 12-year-old having a tantrum. It's not about liking the game no matter what. It's about being constructive and putting out your feedback. So, like, you're a YouTuber. The studios probably listen to you. They probably watch your videos because you're an OG. But they can't really do anything if you're just ranting and giving no positives. So that's all I have to say in today's video. If you enjoyed, make sure you like and subscribe. Obviously, subscribing's free, and you can always unsubscribe at any point. Obviously, the support, I really love it. It really helps me, continue what I'm doing. Go check out the other socials, especially the Twitch, ChrisX37, who we stream most nights at around 7 to 8 PM British time. So go check that out. So I've been ChrisX. Have a good day, and I'll see you in the next one.